Jesperi, go.
I kept doing CPR until the condition team arrived. I did the only thing I could do.
All of us did.
Death,
Be not proud.
Though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou
Art.
not.
so,
Patient is in the systole again.
meaning she had no heartbeat.
I am 43. I'm a new nurse. My patient, a particularly nice older woman, had been, as we say, fine, with no complaints but a low-grade fever. She had been set for discharge that afternoon. I was thinking I was going to have a relatively calm day.
Teresa, they need you in 1022.
Inside the room, I found my patient with blood spilling uncontrollably from her mouth and nose. My heart began to beat so fast as the adrenaline kicked in. I looked into her eyes and saw... what?
Panic?
Fear?
The abandonment of hope, or sheer desperation.
T, my name is Thomas. I lived on the east side and died of something strange.
A. My name was Alice, and my husband's name was Albert. I lived on Atlantic Avenue, and I sold apples.
E. My name was Emil. I lived to be 52. My wife's name was Eunice. She died at 37.
Okay, my name was Kingsley. I was a janitor. My wife's name was Katie. Now, she's a janitress.
Well, I was lying in bed one morning, trying to think of a reason to get up. And the phone rings. And it's Jerry. And he says, "Hey, hi.
How are you?
What's going on?
How's your work?" "Oh, good. It's fine, you know. How's yours?"
Oh, it's a lot of work, you know. I mean, just trying to make some money too, but... Well, hey, listen, I gotta get back to it. I just thought I'd call and see how you are.
"Well, nice talking to you. You know, we gotta get together next week and have lunch and talk."
Yeah, I'll keep in touch, okay?
"Okay.
Listen, take care.
Take it easy."
Bye-bye.
Bye. And I hang up, and I want to go back to sleep. But the phone rings again. I don't answer it. I go out to a party, but it's really awkward. Everybody has party hats on, and it's moving around really fast, and everyone's just like,
Hi!
How are you?
Where you been? Nice to see you.
Listen, I'm sorry I missed your thing last week, but...
We should really get together.
You know.
Maybe next week?
I'll call you.
I'll see you.
Bye-bye.
And I go home, and the phone rings again. And it's
Alan!
And he says,
You know, I'm going to have a show on a cable TV. It's going to be about loneliness, you know, people in the city who, for whatever sociological, psychological, physiological reasons, just can't seem to communicate, you know?
and I hang up, and it rings again.
A. My name was Alice, and my husband's name was Albert. I lived on Atlantic Avenue, and I sold apples.
Is it condition time? Teresa,
Call the code.
call the code!
Her own blood was gurgling in her throat, and I yelled to the student for section. I felt for a pulse, and there wasn't one. I started doing CPR. On overhead loudspeaker, a voice called out.
Condition A.
Respiratory took over CPR, and I stood back against the wall.
Bloody and disbelieving?
I did the only thing I could do.
All of us did.
D. My name was David. My wife's name was Dorothy, and now she works at a department store and lives on Avenue D.
E. My name is Emil. I live to be 52. My wife's name was Eunice. She died at 37.
E. My name is Emil. I live to be 52. My wife's name is Eunice. She died at 37.
P. My name was Peter. I was a deacon at the church where I was buried. My next name is Marge, but now Marge has something in her throat, but they say she'll be all right.
While it appears that the cause of the accident is still undetermined, it is accepted that the cars crashed while moving at excessive speeds. Authorities are still searching for the driver of the third car, which witnesses say...
Spin away from the scene!
Back to you in the studio.
As we've said before, this is breaking news. Two cars collided at 10:35 p.m. on Colorado Boulevard and Highland View Avenue. It was first speculated that the three cars went a speed race down Colorado when one lost control and slammed into a Nissan Maxima, which then slammed into the tree and immediately burst into flames.
1 in every 6 drivers will get a speeding ticket this year.
And now back to Ed, out in the field.
Thanks, Tom. Between 1994 and 2006, there were roughly 286 accidents that resulted in injuries on the stretch of Colorado Boulevard, roughly between the Glendale Freeway and Figueroa Street. Of those 108 accidents, or 38%, involved speeding violations.
B. My name is Bernie. I lived on Avenue B. My wife's name was Beatrice, and I sold books.
My name was Wabba. I was 3 years old.
E. My name was Emil. I lived to be 52. My wife's name was Eunice. She died at 37.
A. My name was Alice, and my husband's name was Albert. I lived on Atlantic Avenue, and I sold apples.
T. My name is Thomas. I lived on the east side and died of something strange.
H. My name was Hank. My wife's name was Hattie. I worked in contracting, and I died suddenly on Horatio Street.
Death is something we do not want to happen.
The sad truth about a true cardiac arrest is that drugs cannot help, because there's no cardiac rhythm for them to stimulate. And my patient was dead.
Death is the air we breathe.
She had been dead when she fell back on the bed.
Death is a sign to let you know it's your time to go.
Death is something we cannot forget about.
And she stayed dead?
Death is a call to heaven or hell.
Through all the efforts to save her.
Death is a pain to the heart.
Everyone did what they knew how to do to save her.
Death is something that's old.
It's not brand new.
I did the only thing I could do.
All of us did.
Before you know it, you are on your last breath. She could not be saved. She could not be saved. She could not be saved. Working in the hospital, I hear John Donne in my head. Death, be not proud. Those some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so. After my condition A, I found these words empty.
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 Even in the world of the hospital, a death like that is unsettling. We avoid dealing with life's big issues, death, global warming, AIDS, terrorism, by running from task to task. We don't know how not to be busy. We don't know how to breathe.
Death is a lesson to learn about.
What can one do?
Go home.
Love your children.
Try not to bicker.
Eat well.
Walk in the rain.
Feel the sun on your face.
Laugh loud and often as much. Life is a lease that is too short.
Death is something that we do not want to go through.
Death is something you can't run from.
Life is something to enjoy, because life is too short.
Death is something we will go through soon.
Life goes by fast.
Take
a deep breath before it's too late.
Curtain.
Ah!